Okay, so we're in a trade here. I just wanted to show you guys. I've been in this trade for a little while now. Shorted this up here at 1323.50. Just after 10 o'clock this morning. Looking for a move down on the S&P 500 E-mini futures today. And so far we've got a few points in. We've got our stop locked in at 1320.75. And we've already closed two contracts on the way down. We use multiple targeting to maximize our profits. So we've already put money in the bank. We've got a positive stop in place over the last 20 minutes now, and we're up. We closed $100 so far, and we've also got a $150 stop in place. So right now we're guaranteed $250 on this trade. If it continues to go, then maybe some more, and if it doesn't, then $250 in 20 minutes is fine by me. The S&P last week had a huge run up, or I should say the last 2 weeks have had a big run up, and looked like it was time for a retracement here. So let's just give it a few minutes. We'll kind of wait and see what it does. If things continue to look good, we're going to hang on. If they can slow down or look like we might reverse, we're going to take ourselves out of this trade. Right now we're at 5 points, which is $250 on the single contract. So that'll give us an extra $100 in the bank if we take ourselves out in this area. But we're going to watch the volume, watch the price action, and see what we are kind of told to do by the market here. So we'll see. It looks like we're still pushing down towards the bottom, as you can see here. So if we continue to move, we are definitely going to hang on to this one. Now we can put in a little trend line here, see where it goes. We do have some support in this area, 1317 area, and then if we get through that level of support, next target is 1313, which would give us a 10-point move, which would be really nice. So it looks like it's going to continue to push down here. We're just going to keep watching this. Sorry. Looks like it's taking a little bit of a retracement here. Now, if it would move up, we'd probably expect it to come up and touch into about the 1320 area, and then roll over if it's going to continue from there. Now we have our stops and our targets in place. As you can see, here's my dome. Stop is here, 1320.50. Here's price at 1319. Target 1313, which we may move up if it looks like it's going to come back on us, which it could do. So I have to give it a few more minutes to decide what's going on. And price is moving up here, so we are actually getting the signal right now to take ourselves out of this trade and effectively capitalize on most of this run here. We're going to tighten up our target. Move that back up to our previous low. See if we get a push back down, take ourselves out hopefully with about 5 or 6 points of profit on this last contract. We have 3 locked in with our stop, which is $150, and we're going to see how it plays here over the next minute or two and get out of this trade, take our profit. Things are starting to slow down, and when they do, we just take our money. And we're getting a little push back towards the bottom. Volume's coming in actually again. We just had some minute candlesticks that were over 10,000, so we're gonna take and move our target down a little bit again to see if we do continue down. Because if we do, that'll be a signal to stay in this trade actually. And if not, then we'll get out. But right now, we're gonna have to watch these next few minutes, watch the volume, see if the sellers are gonna stay committed to bringing this market down. 1317.50 here is our low for the day, and if they move it through that, it could continue on. My next target after that will be 1313. We'll just give them another minute or two here to see if they can continue to drop this further. And it looks like it could continue to push down. Small retracement in there. Tested up to 1319.75, so almost 1320. And now pushing at the bottom again. Sellers are coming in at about 15,000 contracts the last minute. So it's tight here. We have to see if they have enough momentum to push through. And if they do, we are gonna stay in this trade. Alright, we're pushing through. We're going to move our target back to our previous low side target. And see if we can continue to push down. Sellers are stepping in here. So should we manage to close our final contract at the target price, which is 13.13 and a quarter, that would be a 10-point move, just over 10 points actually. So we would make just over $500 on that final contract, plus our initial $100 that we've closed on our contracts already this morning. So that would give us just over $600 on this trade, which would be a really nice day, especially when you're only trading 3 contracts. I do all these trades with these small contracts just to show people that the power that day trading has when you use leverage in your favor. You can use a small amount of money. For instance, 3 contracts, you're only going to need about $2,000 in an account to trade 3 contracts. And when you make $500 or $600 on a trade and you're only leveraging $2,000, you can see that the return on your investment is pretty substantial. You can make 20 to 25% on your money in a matter of an hour or a lot of times even less, which is one of my favorite things about leverage. The sucker's moving. Sellers are still in. Price is moving on 13.15 right now, which puts us up 8 points at the moment. Only another 2 to go to close our target. And even then, depending on the momentum, the volume, and the direction, we could potentially stay in this trade even longer and move our target for an even bigger target if things look, enough in our favor to hang on. I mean, you don't want to give up a $500 target if things don't look like they're going to continue in your favor, but if they do, you can always take more. We've got a positive stop in place now, so there's really no way that we can lose. It's just a matter of how big we're going to win at this point. And we are continuing to push. We might move our target lower. We've hit 13.1450 here was our new low. We're 4 ticks away from our target. We're at 9 points with price right now. If we were just to close this position now, 9 points, that would be worth $450 on this contract. But it's continuing to move to the low side, so we may move our target and maximize all we can on this. Yeah, it's moving. We are going to bring our target down another 2 points right now to give it some room to see where we go. Now as we move on our 13.13 area, now we could run into some support in this area here, 13.13. Now I'm also going to watch this trend line here, see the way price acts once we get to that area. Could be a place for it to slow down, maybe even reverse. Also, what we're going to do is move our stop up another 2 points as well and lock in more profit with our positive stop in place. That way we've locked in 5 points on our positive stop, which is $250. So we're guaranteed $350 out of this trade now. We've been in for about 40 minutes at this point. It's not bad. See, it's taking a little bit of a break from its push down now. Buyers are stepping in to buy price back up a little bit. Let's see if we'll get a little test here and if we'll continue down or not. If this move looks like it's over, then we will take ourselves out to maximize profit. And if we continue to move down, we will hang on and take that profit too. Well, price is testing back up, and we are in fact getting the signal to take ourselves out of this trade. So we have our 5-point stop in right now. What we're going to do is move our target up to see if we can squeeze a couple extra ticks out of this trade here, for an extra point or so. We're going to move our target to 1650. Let's see if that'll come down and grab our target before it takes our stop. If not, we get 5 points or $250, and if it does, then we'll get 7 points or $350. Right now it's kind of sitting right in the middle of it, deciding what to do. Looks like we have a little bit of trader indecision here. Kind of floating sideways for a few minutes. Just waiting for somebody to step in and take the market in one direction or the other. And we got stopped out of our trade. I turned the recorder off for 1 minute and stepped away and came back, and we got bumped out. So that was 5 points on our final contract, and 2 points on our first 2 contracts, for a total of $350 on that trade in pretty much an hour. So $350 in an hour. Not too bad. I'll take it. Entries, exits, trade management, that's the key to making money in day trading. If you want to learn how, www.tradingonlinemadeeasy.com. Come and join us for one of our live training events around North America.